Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 21 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So in this episode we have 3 games to get through to round off the month of February 2022. We have Bournemouth, Cardiff and Preston. Now I am going to play the Bournemouth game away from home because they are just outside the relegation places. Sorry, they're outside the playoff places, should I say. They're still quite some way off. They're about 10 points behind Blackburn, I believe, if I remember correctly. We will have a check on the league tables. But Cardiff are around mid-table, as is Preston. But Preston are a little bit lower than Cardiff. So I will watch the Cardiff game and we'll quick sim the end of the episode against Preston, if I remember, of course, because a couple of episodes ago I completely forgot to quick sim the final game and I just finished the episode off. So hopefully I do remember and we have a decent episode. But before we get into it, we did receive a notification just as I did boot up the save. And there is a confirmation that Bailey Wright is going to be leaving us at the end of the season. He's going to AZ in the Netherlands. I believe that's correct. So he'll be joining, which is a shame. But in saying that, he's at 30-odd now. If we do get promoted in particular this season, we're more than likely going to sell him off anyway and replace with someone with a bit more quality. But he is going to be going, and we can't, of course, or we couldn't have stopped it because we only have 33 quid in the bank still. But let's get into the first game of the episode. In fact, let's have a quick look at the table, like I did say, just to make sure I was correct about Bournemouth. I do believe they're still a good few points away from Blackburn, who are in 6th. Yeah, they are currently at 49 points. They are 10 points away. But like I say, there's still plenty of games left. Things can change. And as you can see, we're currently in 3rd, 10 points away from Aston Villa ourselves. I think in the next episode, we actually do play Aston Villa, as well as taking on Liverpool in the FA Cup. So the next episode is going to be a really difficult one, you would think anyway. So let's get into this game against Bournemouth. And this is the team we're going to go with. Standard 4-4-2 with Van der Voort, Hume, Adebayo, Willis, O'Nien, Dembele, Sissoko, Bryce, Madueke with French and Jones up top. If you ever look at this Bournemouth side as well, they have the 5 across the middle, which is something we don't come across too often. I find that a lot of teams these days are playing 5 at the back, or at least 3 in the middle of that defence with wing backs. And although it sounds like that's very hard to get through, they tend to be a bit messy at the back, and that's where we manage to get a lot of our goals. But recently we've been playing teams that have a standard 4 at the back, and we've been struggling a little bit more, i.e. in the last episode against Reading, we've really struggled to get through the defence, and other games have been scraping 2-1 wins, which is good, but it makes it a lot more difficult. So it should be interesting to see how we got on in this game. So let's get into it. And here we are away from home against Bournemouth. I have just changed the kits, by the way, because there was a little bit of a kit clash with both of us wearing our home kits, and even when we wore our away kit, there was still a little bit of a clash there with Bournemouth's black and red. So I've changed it so Bournemouth are wearing their away kit in light blue and we're going to our red and white, just so we don't have any issues at all. But hopefully we do kick off the episode with 3 points, but we shall see. We're at the Vitality Stadium. This should be technically a difficult game. Well in Denver. Now can Dembele maybe break? No, he's lost the ball straight away to Cook. Didn't have the pace to get away from him. It's Solanke now. He's always a danger. Thought that was a fine challenge myself, but the referee disagrees. And he gets booked for it. Come on, man. Bit harsh, 7 minutes into the game. And it's Stanislas who stands over it. Please, no, don't score. They're going to play it short, aren't they? Yes, they are. Get over to him. Great block, Bryce. Well in, son. Go on, find your man, find your man. There we go. It's Dembele. Go on, son. We've broken him. Keep going, son. You're faster than him. Finish it. Finish. Get in. It's 1-0. It's our first attack of the game. It's our first counter-attack of the game. And Dembele, as usual, he cannot be chased down. They can't catch up with him. And he finishes it off beautifully into that right-hand side of the goal. Bearing down on goal and just lashes it across. It's just a typical finish for that lad. It's been so good this season. It's come on leaps and bounds. I'm really surprised that's only his 3rd goal this season, but he does come up with a plethora of assists as well. He adds so much to the team. He hassles that back line so much, and he's so dangerous. 1-0. Get into him. Hold him up. Dembele doing some nice defensive work there, but they pull it back for Stacey. Across to the centre of the area. Good chance now. It's Lerma. They're really playing with us here. What a chance, and what a block that was. Gets a back across goal, and Van der Voort holds that one. Now here is Sissoko, spreads the play, lovely there to Madueke. We haven't seen anything of him in this game so far. Madueke onto French, one more, to Dembele. It's going to be identical to the first. Oh, it's a good save, finish it surely, get in. It's 2-0. It's another counter-attack that gets us a 2nd goal. I thought he was going to be offside for a second there because the crowd have gone really dead in my ear, but we do double our lead. Come on. It's actually been a really even game as well so far. We've had 2 chances, scored them both. They've had just as many, and we managed to keep them at bay. 2-0. Ricky J. Jones and Frenchy, though, Such a good pairing up top. Such a good pairing, particularly that we put Frenchie as a centre forward. We adapted his position and he comes deep for it, helps out Ricky J. Jones. It's just such a good combination. Good interception there by Luke O'Nien, who also has come on leaps and bounds. We do manage to win a throw-in though. Madueke, Luke O'Nien, back to Madueke now. Keep going, son, keep going. There we go. That's a lovely play there from Noni. Madueke is driving in, still driving. He needs help. Pull it back. There we go. Surely finish. Easy as you like. 3-0. Noni Madueke. You can't catch up with him. We've sweated it. And the Bournemouth fans now are booing their team. And no wonder. 3-0 before half-time. Madueke takes it past his man. They don't have a clue what to do here, do they? Have no idea who to mark or what to do. As soon as the marker left Frenchie, there was no hesitation and we're going to give it to him to add another goal to his tally. And there goes half-time whistle, and I couldn't have asked for a better start to the episode, in all honesty. 3-0. And if you look at the match stats, to be fair, they've had nearly 70% possession. They've had a couple of shots, both of them being on target, but we've managed to handle it. And only with 32% possession, we've managed to pull off 4 shots and put away 3 of them in the back of the net. This is a great chance now for Bournemouth to get one back early on in the second half. Stanislas pulls it back for Stacey. Don't let them get the ball in. Don't let them get the ball in. There's men free in the box. Push him backwards. That's brilliant play. See what I mean? If we defend well enough down the wings, we'll be fine, because that seems to be their main sort of system. Get it down the wings, get the ball in. But if we stop them before they can even get the ball in the box, we'll be fine. In saying that, they're coming forward now with Billing. Get it away, get it away, get it away, get it away. Oh, it's a good chance for Solanke, and it's been saved. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Great goalkeeping from Van der Voort. Saves us there, keeps a clean sheet so far. Nice play there by Dembele, just toying with his man. Make him move, someone. Nicely done. It's Sissoko again. Switch it over to Madueke. I can see Bryce making movement. Here it is, Bryce. Still Bryce. Can he pull it across goal? He just tried to, and it's a poor pass, really. I should have just gone for it with Bryce. But could we be made to pay here on the counter-attack ourselves? Don't let them get it in. Don't let them get it in. Kill the attack off at the source. It is Cook now. Solanke tried to twist and turn his man. Billing out wide. It's Stanislas. It's hit the post. We're really lucky. I'm telling you, we are so lucky. How it is 3-0 to us, I do not know. Stanislas again. He's been their main threat throughout the game, coming down the right, but Denver has dealt with him very well up until this point. Ball is whipped in early. It's a header that falls back to his man Cook. Onto Billing, and it's another save. I tell you what, Van der Voort is really saving our arses here. He's been absolutely class in this game, and he has been for the majority of the time, or all the time, should I say. He has been here. Winkler, Sims, and Gooch are all going to come on for the final 10 minutes. Again, it's always just to give him some game time. It keeps them happy, and those are some really key players that I want to keep happy. And you see Ellis Sims then as well when he went off. He high-fived the air and then come on the pitch. They are countering though now. Is he offside? He's not, and that's a poor touch. We've been let off so many times in this game. They could have easily scored 4 or 5 themselves. Nice pass there by Sissoko. Can we break him down? Oof, that was a tough challenge, but sorry, Frenchie does pick it up. It is French. Lovely play there by Frenchie. Onto Sims. He needs one more. Give it back towards Frenchie. Can he hook it across goal? Oh, there's no one there. So he's passed it back. Now it is Sissoko. He manages to get the outside of his weaker left foot on it, but it's gone straight to the keeper. The whistle should go. There we are, 3-0. Again, we keep pulling away with these undeserved victories. Bournemouth had more than enough chances to score just as many goals as we did, but we've somehow come away with a clean sheet and a 3-0 win. And after that game, you can still see that we remain 10 points behind Aston Villa. We play Aston Villa in the next episode, but at the minute, they just don't look like they're going to drop points. It's exactly the same with Brighton. They're going to hit 100 points in no time. But as for us, we are now going to be taking on Cardiff at the stage of light in a game that we are going to watch. And we are going to go with a pretty much unchanged side, although I am going to stick Sims up top instead of Ricky J. Jones, because I think he's been really good recently and he deserves to at least get a start here. So let's sit back again, like we did in the last episode. Last episode we actually managed to sit back and watch us win a game without even jumping in. Hopefully that's the case today. We shall see. And away we go at the stage of light. Our little circles, our little dots, raring to go. Good chance now for them. Get it away. Please get it away. Good chance for them. The number 9 here. No foul, lads. Well in. Good ball over the top for Madueke. Get it in, son. Get the ball in the box. Get it in the box. Still Madueke. Oh, he pulls it back for Bryce. And it is Madueke again. Have a crack yourself, son. Do something. And they've managed to get it away for a corner. What a chance that was for Madueke. Ball put in. It has been headed. Still in the box. And cleared away. Come on, lads. Good chance though for Cardiff on the counter-attack. Back out wide. Please deal with this one, lads. Deal with this one. And it has been headed and it's gone wide. I thought that was in. Come on. Good chance for the number 13. Pulled back and it's a save. What an end-to-end game this is becoming now. Can we send Dembele? We can. Help him out. Dangerous play this, like. We'll still maintain possession. No, we don't. We lose it. This game is just so quick. The tempo is ridiculous. My heart is racing, but can we break again? Come on. Spot Dembele. He has done. Why has Dembele gone back there? He could have just run at them. But it is Hume. All the way back to Willis and the play's been calmed down. And there goes the half-time whistle. Really, really end-to-end stuff. I'll give it about 15-20 minutes, and if it's still 0-0, I will jump in. Good ball out wide for Madueke. Back to 09. Give it him back. Give it him back. He's lost the ball. Now they're going to break. Please, lads, defend this one. That'll do. Cardiff breaking forward just before I wanted to jump in. Please don't score. I don't want to try and... There we go. That'll do. I'm jumping in now. It's been really poor this second half. Very little happening. But Cardiff started to grow into their own, so I need to put that to an end with immediate effect. In saying that, I've just given away the ball straight away. What the hell was that pass? Get over to him. Oh, God, no. They're going to score, aren't they? Just typical. The second I jump in, they're going to score. It is Hoylett now. Junior Hoylett. Onto Taylor. Gives it back to Hoylett there. Oh, we've left a man in the middle completely free. I know I have. It's a good block though there. I've just come on to defend, haven't I? Pretty much. But in saying that, we do have a little counter-attack potentially on the go here. It is it's Sims. Break forward, son. You've got the pace. Get the ball in. Don't you dare run that ball out of play. Still Sims. Get the ball in. It's a ball. Can anyone get there? Oh, it's hooked away. Got himself in front of the ball a bit too early, but now here is Madueke. Help him out. What is he doing dinking that? Straight back to Madueke though. Good chance for him. Can he drive it across goal? He does. And it's a save. Some really questionable passing here, but it led to a chance. Make the run, 09. Jesus Christ, help him out. But he does find Bryce here. The pass certainly wasn't intended for him. Tries to dink it in towards Sims. Can he finish it? Sims! He does! It's 1-0 in the dying stages of the game. And we managed to seal 3 points, it seems to be. What a finish, son. Get in. Ball from Bryce was inch perfect. He's managed to suck the defender out. I contemplated taking a touch there because I didn't think he'd be able to get a decent enough effort from that angle. It was an awkward one, but he's lit it. If you look at that closely, the ball actually went through his groin from the back. He didn't actually control the ball properly at all. But who cares? We're 1-0 up. God, that looked awful. 2 minutes added on. Come on, lads. Hold on to it. Please, no. Do not concede now. It is more. Out wide for Murphy. And again for Taylor. Don't let him get the crossing. Don't let him get the crossing. That'll do. Well played, 09. And there we go. The whistle has gone. 1-0. We've really had to defend and battle throughout that game. But we luckily managed to come away with 3 points. Thanks to a goal. A very late goal at that from Sims. But now, after that game, as you can see, we're still in third. And still 10 points away from second place Aston Villa. I keep saying it, but I think it's impossible to catch up with them. There's still several games left, don't get me wrong. But they're just not losing at all. I think they lost 3 games relatively early on in the season, and they just haven't lost since. And it's the same with Brighton, who've only lost 1 game in total. So it's almost impossible for us to catch up with them at this point. Sheffield United, the same really. They've been in sort of similar form to us. We hit a certain point, and we're not really dropping many at the minute, or losing many, should I say. But we are going to end this episode by quick simming this game against Preston. I have remembered this time, and we are going to go full strength, so hopefully it's enough. If it isn't, that's going to be so frustrating. Quick simming hasn't been our friend recently, but we should have a good enough side to deal with Preston here, away from home. Is it going to be good enough, though? That is the question. Please, lads, yes, we win 3-0. Let's have a look at the goal scorers. We have French, we have Jones and French again. They're such a good partnership, them two, I'm telling you. Such a good partnership, and it's such a good way to end the episode. And this is how the league table looks at the end of the episode. And as you can see, Brighton have actually lost a game. I'm not too sure, but that must have been very, very recently. Brighton losing a game. We'll have a quick look down the right-hand side, see if we can find out where they did lose, because all I'm seeing is Brighton wins at the minute. We'll keep going. It must have been very, very recently. Let's have a look. Keep going. Where are Brighton? Where did they lose their second game of the season? It just doesn't seem to appear. Oh, there it is. They lost to Stoke by 1-0. What a win that is for Stoke. Aston Villa still winning pretty much every game. They've still only lost 3 games this season. But hopefully Aston Villa, maybe they lose a couple, because now it's getting to the point where we're coming to the end of the season. I feel like we deserve to go up at this point, even though I didn't necessarily want to go up. We're still in third, as you can see, with Sheffield United in 4th, Norwich in 5th, and Blackburn in 6th. Now let's have a look at the bottom 3. Is it going to be the same as the last episode? Yes, it is. Barnsley, Peterborough and Hull slipping away from the pack. Although in saying that, Barnsley, they're only a point away from QPR. I keep sticking to Barnsley because I can remember the first sort of third of the season, they played like 15, 16 games and lost every single one, or at least they didn't win anyway. I think they drew one and like lost 14 of them, something like that. So it was quite crazy to see that we lost to them in a Quixham game, and that kind of kick-started their season, and they started to win a handful of games, and they've managed to get to sort of like mid-table point at one point, but then they've started to lose and fall off again. So we'll keep an eye on them and see if they do manage to stay up. But that'll be it, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, of course, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.